I cannot believe I made $600 in 3 hours trading Bitcoin. Yes, I made it. When I saw my screen, I was shocked as well. I just couldn't believe it. But guys, this is what's possible with Bitcoin. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah, and on this channel I teach you guys how to trade Bitcoin and invest in Bitcoin. I also talk about personal development. So if you're interested in any of this topic, if you want to learn how to trade Bitcoin and make money online, then this is the right channel for you. Hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell to be updated for my next video. So yes, I did make $600 while I was trading Bitcoin today, and it only took me like 3 hours, less than 3 hours to be honest, for me to make that $600. And when I made it, I was so happy, and I was like I couldn't believe it, but I could believe it at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just thought I could come up here and just show you guys it and show you the exact steps that I took to be able to make that happen, so you guys can also see that it is possible. Yes, people are making money with Bitcoin, and you also can make money with it. All you need to do is you need to be able to put in the time to learn the technical analysis. Once you learn technical analysis, I'm telling you, you'll be able to make as much as you want while you're trading Bitcoin. It is amazing. I did it. I believe that anyone can master this skill. All you gotta do is just put in the time. Okay, I put in like 6 to 8 months. When I discovered about Bitcoin, I decided to dig into it. Okay, I bought a course online. I took a course online at this university. It's called Crypto University. Cryptouniversity.network is one of the best educational platform out there, and this is where I was able to grab my knowledge on learning how to trade Bitcoin. I learned so much. I learned about how to do technical analysis. I learned how to read those candlestick charts, how to understand how the market moves and all that. That course, I dig deep into it. Like, I took it probably, I think I took that course like 2 times, maybe 3 times. Yeah, I took that course 2 or 3 times to really grasp the idea. And while I was learning, I was not just absorbing the information. What helped me to really master trading is that I was applying what I was learning. Okay, it's not enough to just learn, like take a course and then just absorb the information. You want to be able to apply what you're learning, practice it, put it into practice, because this is how you're going to be able to master it. Okay, and one of the other things that really helped me to understand how market moves, especially for Bitcoin, is that I studied the price of Bitcoin on TradingView, right? So I went on TradingView and I searched for Bitcoin, BTC, USDT, P for Binance, because this is where I trade on Binance. And I just started looking at all the past chart patterns to see how it was forming. I want to see a pattern. And then you have to understand this market, especially for Bitcoin, it always repeats itself. What it did in the past, it's going to repeat itself in the future. So if you can understand certain patterns of the past, you can also be able to analyze the present moment, like the present chart, and see what kind of pattern it is forming. And this is how you can make money, by entering the right trade. So I did that. Crypto University, I'm truly grateful for that platform, for existing, for creating all these courses that really help me to understand it. And if you're a beginner, you want to learn more about how to trade Bitcoin, you want to understand how to invest it, I would definitely recommend that university. I will put the link down in the description box below for you to go to. It's cryptouniversity.network. Look in the description box below, you'll find a link to sign up. By the way, if you use my link, you'll get a discount if you use my link, which is amazing. Anyways, so how did I make $600 while trading Bitcoin in just 3 hours? How did I make it? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my screen so that you can, understand what it is that I did. All right, so I'm gonna go on tradingview.com. TradingView is where you do technical analysis for cryptocurrency, for stocks. So before I was able to make that $600, right? I had to do technical analysis, okay? Now, what is technical analysis? Basically, technical analysis is when you're observing the market and you're trying to see what direction it is heading, what kind of pattern it is forming, and then from that observation or analysis, you'll be able to figure out what is the best entry position for you to enter and make money, right? And you'll decide what kind of position you want to take. So there's two positions that you take when it comes to these types of trading. This is called futures trading. You can trade this on Binance.com. There are many other exchanges that you can trade futures, but I use Binance. That's the one I recommend that you use. But if you don't want to use Binance, you can use many others such as Bybit, KuCoin. There's so many others. Okay, so I came here on TradingView, right? Before you place a trade, you want to do technical analysis, and TradingView is one of the place that you will do your technical analysis. Is one of the place you do technical analysis. So I came on TradingView and I searched for Bitcoin, BTC, USDT, P, and now this chart comes up. So this, I turned it off right now. This is an indicator where you see it says bear, bull. So this is an indicator that I got from Crypto University. They also provide you with an indicator, but you have to sign up for it. It's a really good indicator. I used it sometimes, but not all the times, because I've learned to be able to predict the market without any indicators. But indicators are good if you want to like not put any in you don't want to put any work into doing technical analysis. Then you can just use an indicator like this indicator here. It tells you when to short, like when the market is bearish, and it tells you when it is bull. So whenever you're using you have this indicator set up on TradingView, it will just tell you whenever you get an alert. You can set up an alert for when the market is bull or when it is bear, and that indicator will alert you for whenever it is bear or whenever it is bull. And you just, whenever you get that notification, you can just go on Binance or whatever platform you trade on and just go and take that position that the indicator has alerted you. So yeah, this indicator has been really good. I find that it works best on the 1 hour time frame. If you use this indicator, the indicator is called Nitrous Bull. Okay, it's owned by Crypto University. You can also get it. I'll put it on my description box below if you want to get it. And so it's called the Nitrous Bull indicator, and it basically, yeah, it tells you when to buy and when to sell. And I find that it works best on 1 hour time frame because it's more reliable. Like you can see here, when it said bull on this area here, the market did kept going up, right? And another area here is said bull, and it is going up. So it's really an amazing indicator. Like here, you see where it says bull. Say when I got the notification here bull, then I would enter here. I enter here and I stay on the market, and say I exit here. Man, that would have been a lot of money for me, right? Anyways, I feel like I'm talking too much. Let me get to the point. How did I make $600? So I came on TradingView to do my technical analysis. When I do my technical analysis, I always start out by looking at the 1 day time frame so I can observe what is the market doing. I want to see what is the current trend. Whenever you're observing the market, you want to look at it in the bigger time frame, because the bigger time frame always has the final say, right? The smaller time frames only give you like a sneak peek of what's happening deep inside, but the The bigger time frame is what you want to go by. So I come on the daily time frame here, and clearly, as you can see, we are in an uptrend. In order to identify an uptrend, you have to see the candles forming a higher high and a higher low. So I can see here we had high, low, higher high. This high was previous than this high, and then another low. Now this low is lower than this previous low, and then another high. So when you see higher highs, you know the candles are forming higher highs and higher lows, then that's when you know we are in a bull market, right? And then when you see the price is forming, when you see the candles are forming lower highs, lower, so when you see the candles are forming lower lows and lower highs, this is an indicator that we are in a bear market, okay? If this is happening in the longer time frame, then that speaks volumes. But if it is happening in a shorter time frame, it usually means it's a short-term pattern. So anyways, I look at the longer time frame and I see that we are in a bull market here, okay? And I look, I'm like, okay, so I see that, and then I go to the 4-hour time frame. So what if I notice that we are in a bull market, I want to look for opportunities to long, okay? If we are in a bull market, you want to look for longing opportunities because you're more likely to make more money if you're long in the market, right? And if we are in a bear market, you want to look for shorting opportunities because you're more likely to make money if you're shorting the market because it's in a bear market. So now I look here, I see that okay, we are in a bull market. Now I want to figure out when is the best time to enter. When can I enter so that I can start making money? This is when I go to the 4-hour time frame to figure out something called support and resistance. I want to look at the support and resistance for the past hour. So this morning when I woke up around 11, it was like around 11. I didn't wake up at 11, but like when I got into the market, I started observing, it was like around 11, 12, and it was like around it was actually this candle here. Yeah, this long candle here. No, it was this candle here. Yeah, the one that says 9 a.m. October 17, 9 a.m. Yeah, this candle here, when I woke up, this is the candle that the market was in currently for the 4-hour time frame. So I saw that, I'm like, okay, so this is the highest it has gone so far, and now it's right here. So to me, I see that for the past, like I would say for the past day, for the past 24 hours, the market has just been, whenever it would go down to this area, it just bounces away from it, right? It doesn't want to go lower than this current price. It just keeps staying around there. So whenever you see the candle going to an area, say going lower to an area, but then it stops from there, it doesn't go lower than that. If it has done that a few times, then you can identify that area as the support. So that's what I did. I'm like, okay, this is going to be the support because it has done that multiple times. You know, this candle here came here and then it didn't go lower than that. This one, same thing, it came here, didn't go lower than that. So when I'm touching it also, you can see the price on the right side here. This area is like around 60,300, approximately around there. See, there's like so many candles that did that. So to me, that is a support area. Now when it comes to longing, you want to enter at the support. You want to long when it is at the support, because if it has bounced away from the support multiple times, then you know for sure when it comes back to that support again, it's going to bounce away from that, and this is where you want to long. You want to long at the support, and then I was confident. So when I saw this, I'm like, this is a perfect time to enter the market because it has retraced so far, and I can see from the past it just keeps getting supported from there. And then right now I can see that the price is exactly at that area, so I'm gonna enter right now, and then I'm gonna long it. When I longed it, it was like around it was like around 60,500. That's where I longed it, and then from there it wasn't moving as much. It was just going sideways for a while, and then it started going back up. It went to 61. Yeah, right here it went to 61. No, on that same candle it went all the way to 61,142. It went to 61,142, and I decided to take my profit. That was about, I made at that time I've made around 170, so I decided to take my profit on that candle. And because I noticed that it wasn't really the momentum wasn't really there, like it wasn't really moving as fast as I expected it to, so I wasn't that confident in that trade. So I decided to take my profit once it hit 61,142. I took out my profit, which was like 170, right? And I decided to wait till it retraces again so I can enter a second time. This is not guaranteed, but I just decided to do it. And luckily enough, the next candle that starts actually dips lower. This next candle here, it started at 1 o'clock, right? This candle here, when it opened at 60,563. You can see that at the top there, that information at the top. That is the price that it opened, where it says O. Yeah, that's the price where it opened. It opened at 60,563. So when I saw that, I didn't enter yet because I'm like, okay, this candle here closed at a red, so most likely this next candle is probably gonna go lower. So I decided not to enter yet. I wanted to observe it to see what's gonna happen, and sure enough, I saw like 5-10 minutes later, I noticed that this candle here started dipping, and it actually dipped all the way down to 58,850. At that time, I was actually away from my computer. I wasn't looking at it. I came back and then I noticed this long candle here. It was red. I was like, whoa, I did not see that coming. I mean, I sort of see it coming, but I didn't see it dropping all the way to like 58,000, right? So I'm like, great, this is a perfect time to enter. And before I enter though, I wanted to see a retracement, okay? If this was truly a supported area, then even though it has gone lower than this price here, it has gone all the way to 58,850. If this is a true supported area, it means that the price will get supported. It will bounce back and try to close around this line that I've drawn here. It will try to close around 60,300, 60,000. Sure enough, you can see when it went down to here to 58,850, it retraced all the way back to 60,003 something, right? And then not only that, but it went even higher. It passed that previous candle here. It passed all the other candle. So that shows you that this is like a strong bull movement. When I saw it retracing, I decided to enter around 60,300. That's where I entered, 60,300. I entered from there, and I was confident that, okay, since it has retraced so much like that, most likely it's gonna go test the resistance again. And we can see here, this is the resistance starting from, hold on, Yeah, starting from this area here, you can see it's the resistance. It resisted it here, that's why it dropped. And I knew that this candle here was it was heading towards that resistance, which was around 60. It was like around 62,600. That was around where the resistance is. I entered at 60,350. I rode it all the way to 62,400. And that is where I decided to take my profit. I took out my profit and I made $600 on this trade. It was amazing, and I did this on Binance. So Binance.com, this is where you can trade futures. This is the main page for Binance. If you don't have Binance, you can easily sign up for it. It takes literally like a few minutes, and then once you have Binance, you can be able to trade futures. So to access the futures market, you just want to hover over to derivatives, scroll down to USDT and futures, click on that, and then it will bring you to this page here. And this is where you can make money. This is where you can trade. You can buy long or sell shorts. Buy long means that you're betting that the price is going up. Sell short means that you're betting that the price is going down. So the position that I took at 60,350 was a buy long position. So how I did it is I went to market, and then I typed in, so the amount that I also used to trade with was 1600. That's how much I traded with. It was not 1600 BTC. It was I used basically the whole amount that was in my account. I took out my profit. So if you go at the bottom here, you can see here beneath buy long and beneath sell short, it tells you what is the maximum you're allowed to use, the maximum amount of Bitcoin you can use for this trade based on the amount of money you have in your wallet, and also based on the leverage that you're using, right? I'm using 10x right now, so that's why. And also I have 1,504 in my futures wallet right now. So this is why the maximum I can use is 0.24 Bitcoin to trade with. So I came to market and I type in the amount 0.2. At the moment when I was trading, it was a little bit higher than that because I have 1600, right? But right now I just show you. So I put in 0.24 Bitcoin, and then what did I do? I just buy long. I just click buy long. With a market orders, it puts you in the market right away. Whenever you select market, you will enter the market right away automatically. But if you select limit, a limit order, you get to decide at what point you want to enter the market. So you can decide at what point, like at what price does Bitcoin have to be in for you to enter the market. You can put that in. Say if I want to enter the market when Bitcoin is at 60,500, I put that in, and then you can put the amount of Bitcoin you want to use to trade with. This is based on the amount. Will be determined by how much you have in your wallet and how much leverage you're using. So you put that, and then after that, you can either click sell short or buy long, depending on your analysis, what you did, what direction you think the market's going. You take that position, and then if the price of Bitcoin is not at 60,500, then your order will be placed on, if you scroll down, your order will be placed on open orders. It will be placed on there until once Bitcoin hits that price 60,500, then your open order will move from open orders to positions. Once it is in position, then you are live. Your order is live, and then you can see how much you're making or how much you're losing. The price just fluctuates every second, right? You know, Bitcoin is very volatile, so the price is just fluctuating every single second. You can see that there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For beginners, I recommend you stick with 10x when you're starting out. 10x or even lower. The lower leverage you use, the better, because it pushes your liquidation price far away from your entry position. It pushes it away. And also you want to select on, you see where it says isolated, click on that. Do not use cross. Cross is only good to use if you know what you're doing. If you're like an experienced trader, it's good to use cross, right? But as a beginner, stick with isolated. It's safer, okay? The reason is cross, when you're trading with cross, it's going to affect all of the money in your wallet. The money that's left inside your wallet will also be affected by your trade. But if you use isolated, only the amount of money that you're going to trade with, that you enter in the trade with, only that amount will be affected. So stick with isolated, it's safe. So I made $600. I can even show you here. If you want to see your transaction history, just go at the bottom. You see here, it tells you all the amount of money that you've made. So yeah, these are the money. So Binance breaks out the money for some reason. It breaks out, like you can see here. I transferred this money when I made it 688. I transferred it into my fiat and spot wallet. That's what I always do whenever I make profit. I always just transfer it to my fiat and spot wallet so that it stays there, and I just re-trade with the amount that I started with. I never use, like, add on to my balance so I can trade with bigger amount. No, I stick with the same amount for a certain period of time, and then maybe I'll add a little bit more as time goes. But you can see here, Binance breaks out the amount. Like, see here, 180, you know. And then also Binance takes out some fees. Whenever you make money, they take out fees as well. So that sucks, but yeah, they do take out fees. So say I make $600, I didn't really, Binance would take out like, I don't know, $30. They take out quite a lot. So put that into consideration. So I would say in reality, I made like 570. Okay, that is with the fees. So removing the fees, I've made 570 today. Where in the world do you know that offers this type of opportunity for you to be able to make that amount of money in just 2 or 3 hours? I don't know, man. These days, so many people want to make money online, but they don't know how to get started. Like, they don't know what is the best way for them to make money online, and there's so many MLMs these days that is just trying to make people get into more and more debt and just become financially unstable. It's, to be honest, it's very, very sad, and a lot of people don't even know that you can easily make money with trading Bitcoin. My goal is to be able to help the next 10,000 people to achieve financial freedom, to be able to make money online through trading. Trading is one of the best ways that I know so far that you can make money online. I know there are many other ways, and I'm yet to discover them, but once I do, I will also share that with you guys. But right now, I'm here, I'm teaching you guys so you can learn how to trade Bitcoin, trade other cryptos, and make money every single day online and be on your way to financial freedom. That is my goal with this channel. So yeah, if you guys like to see more of this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm share to more people, and also share it with your friends, Don't be the only one achieving financial freedom. Also help your friends and your family to learn about Bitcoin. Share this channel with them. I'm truly, truly grateful for it. Paying it forward, pay it forward, pay it forward. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day.